So, I always kind of wanted to say, you know, and let the show begin. So, I'm going, my staff didn't put that on my remarks. But I just wanted to say that. So let the show begin. And I thought by hosting my second annual Women in History Month celebration here at Snug Harbor was appropriate. Not only because of its historical significance, not because of the historical significance of the Cultural Center for men and women, but a remarkable woman heads this organization. How appropriate to celebrate women in history at one of the largest organizations on Staten Island, headed by a woman. You should clap. This is and something about this woman is that she's young and vibrant, and she's brought back a new vitality to Snug Harbor. And she's making it warm and welcoming and a place that everyone wants to be here. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Lynn Kelly, the CEO and President of Snug Harbor Cultural Center and Botanical Gardens.
Something so profound, and now I fear I am blushing and about ready to cry. Thank you, Council Member Rose. That was an extraordinary welcome. And we are so fortunate at Snug Harbor to be represented by Debi Rose. She fights for culture and fights for the arts nonstop, and I don't think you could possibly understand how rare this is in this economy. And so I'm very grateful for that, and it is my pleasure to welcome her, to welcome all of you, her lovely staff here to Snug Harbor Cultural Center and Botanical Gardens. This is your cultural center. I want everyone to feel welcome and invited. You should use the park, you should come with your families, you should kick a ball around, have a picnic, come to our programs. The most important thing I feel about interacting with culture and art is that it should be tangible and real, and you should get involved in it. And I want to have a special thank you tonight, not just to our honorees who we are celebrating your contributions to Staten Island this evening, but I noticed this evening as I was watching people coming in that there's a lot of young people here tonight. That thrills me to no end. I am so excited, and I want to send a special thank yous to the moms, grandmas, aunties, and women that brought their children here tonight, because culture and appreciation for the arts starts at home. And you are cultivating the future leaders and the future cultural consumers just by bringing your children here tonight. So I personally thank you for that, and that deserves an applause. My staff is here tonight as well. Larry Anderson, our Director of Performing Arts, the hardest working man in Snug Harbor show business. Yes. And there are a lot of behind the scenes people that help to make tonight possible. Our facilities crew, our housekeepers, and our security team, making sure that Snug Harbor looks great and is safe day in and day out, and I thank them for that. Lastly, in the back of the room when you entered by the check-in table, and I believe there's still some if you leave, I included a save the date list. This is an upcoming list of some very exciting programming that we're having at Snug Harbor in the next few months. You'll start to notice that some of the cottages over on the west end of the property that have been closed for some time are going to start to reopen as artist studios, where you can bring your families and tour the studios and see artists at work creating their work, and then they'll have exhibitions and shows. May 5th and May 6th is our weekend-long Harbor in Bloom Festival, which we are co-presenting with the Staten Island Museum. We're very excited about that. And it's a weekend where not only can you come and buy a great gift for mom for the holidays for our plant sale, but you can take free workshops and classes like how not to kill a houseplant. I'm still trying to figure that out. Or get free tours of the gardens, listen to music. It is a family event. And then Lastly, I'd like to mention, I'm super excited about this. I am pumped. We have a year-long exhibition that's starting very shortly in the music hall in the main building called Island Sounds, a 500-year music mashup. And what it is a music history exhibition of Staten Island. Anyone who's worked here, performed here, grew up here, lived here, or touched our lives with music in some way, from the Lenape Indians to when Lady Gaga was here in October. And it's told through memorabilia. So I'm not going to give away some of the surprises, but it's very affordable, and I think you'll learn a lot and be wowed with the collection. So again, this is your cultural center. I welcome you all. My staff and myself are available at any time. We appreciate your feedback, and we hope you have a great time tonight. Thanks and enjoy.
Thank you, Lynn, for letting us use this beautiful facility. Isn't this beautiful? We really wanted to have it here because of the ambiance. It has ambiance, but yet it's small and warm. And that's what women are like. Not all small. Okay, all right. But we're warm. And so, as Staten Islanders, our history is rich with passionate belief in family, truth, and justice. For generations, this bold and courageous spirit has motivated women pioneers to challenge any injustices they were faced with and to shatter glass ceilings in pursuit of equality. This year, as we gather here to celebrate Women's History Month, we commemorate the struggles, celebrate centuries of progress, and reaffirm our commitment to the rights, security, and dignity of women across Staten Island. We, as a body of Staten Island women, have progressed in many ways. We are represented in just about every industry possible, from our dry docks, yes, our dry docks, to our elected government officials, from the church pulpit to the public schoolyard, from the homemaker to law enforcement, from the entrepreneur to the not-for-profit institution. We should all be very proud of our accomplishments as women here on Staten Island. But much as a woman's duty, we really can't rest on our laurels yet because there are so many areas that we are still fighting for equality. There are many professional areas in private industry, in government, in the sciences and financial world, just to name a few, where we still struggle for promotions and equal pay. In addition, we are constantly faced with human rights and civil rights issues, such as domestic violence, sexual assault, women's health and safety issues. As we celebrate Women in History Month, let's keep all of this in mind as we remember the pioneering legacy of women of past generations who are recorded not only in our museums and history books, but in our personal family photo albums. These women, whether known or unknown to all of us, have inspired us here today to defend the dreams and the opportunities of those to come. Tonight, it gives me great pleasure to recognize women from Staten Island who have vision, who understand the needs of our communities. And so tonight, we celebrate you for all that you've done to make Staten Island a better place to live.